It's 12:04 and the city's gone quiet, but my thoughts are anything but silent. Your name still lives in my phone like a bruise that I press when I don't know what else to lose. I type hey, then I erase it again, like I'm fighting a war I never can win. Every letter feels like crossing a line back into a place I swore I'd leave behind. But the night makes promises I shouldn't trust, turns let you go into maybe we still could have been us. These midnight messages I shouldn't send keep pulling me back to where we began. I know you won't answer, I know it's too late, but my heart doesn't care what my head says. So I write you love in the dark again and hit delete at the break of 10. But I still feel you under my skin in these midnight messages I shouldn't send. I scroll through our past like it's something I need. Every I love you now feels like a plea. You moved on somewhere I can't see, while I'm still stuck in your memory. And I hate that silence still feels like your voice, like I never really had a choice between letting go or holding on tight to a ghost that still visits every night. And I tell myself don't do it again, but my fingers don't listen when it hits 1 a.m. These midnight messages I shouldn't send, our bridges I burn and rebuild again. No reply on the other side of the screen, just the echo of what you used to mean. I know I should stop, I know it won't mend what already shattered beyond pretend, but I still reach for you in the end. Through these midnight messages I shouldn't send. If love is a lesson, I'm failing the test, 'cause I can't stop reaching for what's gone to rest. And the hardest goodbye is the one I don't say, just typed and erased every day. These midnight messages I shouldn't send are the reason I can't fully mend. I keep holding on to a love that's dead, living inside my head instead. And I know you're gone, but I still pretend that maybe you'd come back if I just hit send. But I let the silence be my defense and keep these midnight messages I shouldn't send. No reply, just me again, and the words I never send. You were never fully mine, but never really gone. Somewhere somewhere in between, where I kept holding on. A half-lit promise in a half-closed door. The kind of love that doesn't leave, but doesn't stay anymore. We were almost everything, almost alright. Two hands reaching, but missing every time. And I learned too late what almost means. It's a beautiful lie that never sets you free. And I keep pretending I'm over the edge, but I'm still sinking in everything you never said. I'm drowning in your almost love, where nothing's ever really enough. You pull me close, then drift away, like tides that never choose to stay. And I'm gasping for a truth we never had, holding on to the good and bad, but it hurts in a way I can't rise above. Yeah, I'm drowning in your almost love. You were my maybe, what could have been, a story that never knew where to begin. Every goodbye felt like see you soon. Every silence still filled the room. And I tried to name what we were inside, but almost is a place where feelings hide. No end and no start, just a fading glow of a love that never learned to let me go. And I keep reaching for something that's gone, like I can still hold on if I hold on long. I'm drowning in your almost love, in waves that never lift me up. You're a memory I can't release, a restless ache I can't make peace. And I'm sinking deeper every touch, in a love that never was enough, but still feels like everything I've lost. Yeah, I'm drowning in your almost. If we were real, would it hurt like this? Or is it the almost I can't resist? A love unfinished, a broken line that keeps replaying in my mind. I'm drowning in your almost love, where goodbye never shows up. Just echoes of what we could be, still haunting every part of me. And I know I should rise above, but I'm still lost in your almost love, where I keep falling endlessly, in a love that never rescued me. Almost yours, almost mine, lost in the space between the lines. I said I'd be fine, I said I'd move on, but some mornings still feel like you never left at all. Your memory's a habit I can't seem to break. like a song in my head I don't wanna play. I rearrange my life like you'd never been here, but your ghost shows up in the quietest fear. And I smile in the daylight like I'm okay, but at night it all falls away. And I tell myself it's getting easier, but I'm still here where I left you last year. I'm still not over you yet, still catching my breath from the day we met, still hearing your voice in the back of my mind, still losing sleep trying to rewind every little moment I can't forget. No, I'm still not over you yet. I try new places, new faces too, but they all fade into shades of you. Even laughter feels a little less real when it's not your hand I get to feel. And I hate how time doesn't heal like they say, it just teaches me how to miss you a new way. And I act like I've turned the page, but I'm still stuck on every line you made. I'm still not over you yet, still living in words we never said, still holding on to the way it was, still broken by what we lost in love. And I try to pretend I've reset, but I'm still not over you yet. Still not over you yet, still replaying every silhouette, still missing the future we never got, still tangled in everything we forgot. And no matter how I try to forget, oh, I'm still not over you yet. Still you, still stuck in what we both gave up. Driving through the memories we left behind, streetlights blur like tears in my mind. Your last goodbye still sits in the air, like a warning I never knew was there. The city fades but you don't leave, you're still riding shotgun in my grief. Every mile just pulls me back to the love we lost and can't get back. And I swear I'm speeding just to outrun pain, but it follows me like falling rain. Blue lights in my rearview, heart chasing me down where the silence starts. I thought I escaped, but I'm still in your hold, with every red light freezing my soul. And I can't pull over, I can't restart, 'cause you're still flashing in my rearview. past the places we used to go. Now they feel like ghosts I already know. The diner, the park, that corner store, all echoes of us that hurt me more. And I turn up the radio loud, but your memory still breaks through the sound. Like every song is a crime I can't defend, reminding me of how we used to end. And I try to outrun what I feel inside, but you're still with me on this midnight ride. Blue lights in my rearview heart, pulling me back to where we fell apart. I thought I could leave you somewhere behind, but you're still racing through my mind. And every mile just tears me apart from these blue lights in my rearview heart. If love is a road, I took the wrong turn. Now I'm the only one left to burn in the headlights of what we became. A beautiful crash I can't untangle from pain. Chasing echoes of who we are. No escape from the love we lost, no matter how far I've crossed. And I keep driving, but I know where you start. Forever flashing in my rearview heart. I can't escape, I can't restart those blue lights in my rearview heart. Used to laugh like nothing could break us down. Two broken souls pretending we were solid ground. The cracks don't heal just because we ignore the quiet little fights behind closed doors. We said we're okay when we were falling apart, drawing fake smiles over tired hearts. And I can see it now in the light of truth. We were never fine, just good at pretending to. And I guess we both knew deep inside we were holding on just to survive. We were never really fine, just two hearts running out of time, dancing on the edge of goodbye, calling it love, calling it alright. But every kiss was a quiet decline. Yeah, we were never really fine. You turn away when I needed you close. I stayed too long holding on to ghosts. We learned how to love without feeling safe, how to stay together while drifting away. And I remember the silence more than the words, every I'm okay that secretly hurt. We built a home out of half-hearted lies and called it love while it slowly died. Now I see what I couldn't see before. We were both already mine. Maybe we loved, just not the right way. Maybe we stayed, just not to stay. And the hardest truth I've learned from you is sometimes love is what breaks you too. We were never really fine, just a story written between the lines of what we were and what we denied. Two hearts that couldn't realign. And now it's clear, in the afterlife, we were never really fine. Never fine, never fine. Just two hearts saying we're alright. Left like a whisper that learned how to run. No argument, no reason, just I'm done. And I stood in the doorway, pretending I'm strong, like I wasn't already breaking all along. Your shadow still lingers in the hallway light, like it forgot to leave with you that night. And every hour since you walked away feels like a word I never got to say. And I don't know if I miss you or miss who we were, but either way it still hurts. So call me when it stops hurting, when your heart stops burning, when you can say my name without shaking your hands, when you finally understand that love shouldn't feel like this kind of end. If you ever find yourself whole again, I'll still be here where you left me apart. So call me when it stops hurting in your heart. I keep your hoodie like a mistake I defend, a reason I can't fully pretend to mend. It still smells like nights we didn't sleep, like promises we couldn't keep. And I try to hate you but I couldn't go far, 'cause I still see us in every car, passing by with a song on repeat, like a memory refusing defeat. And I tell myself I'm letting you go, but my silence still answers no. So call me when it stops hurting, when you're not still searching for pieces of me in someone new. When goodbye stops cutting through, I'll stay in the echo of what we had, even if it's the only thing I've ever had. Just don't come back while we're still torn apart. Call me when it stops hurting in your heart. If time heals anything, it's slow and cruel, teaching me how to live without you. But I'd rather wait in this empty space than forget the shape of your face. So call me when it stops hurting, when the past stops burning, when you can't stand where we fell apart. Without it breaking your heart, I'll be here where the silence starts, still holding on to our shattered parts. Just don't come back while we're still apart. Call me when it stops hurting in your heart. Call me when it doesn't hurt anymore. If that day ever comes. Watched you love me like it wasn't real time, like every moment had a pause in your mind. You'd smile and drift a little too far, like I was never where you are. We moved like a movie I couldn't rewind, every touch falling out of sync every time. And I tried to hold on, tried to stay close, but you were already letting go the most. And I didn't see the ending coming fast, 'cause I was living in a love built to never last. I loved you in slow motion, every second stretched like an ocean, holding on to pieces I could never keep, falling for you too deep. And I swear all, every emotion, but you were gone before I noticed. Now I'm stuck replaying what we used to be. I loved you in slow motion, and you left me. You'd say I'm here, but your eyes said not quite, like you were fading even when you stayed the night. And I memorized the way you disappeared in the spaces where you weren't really here. I thought love was supposed to move slow and kind, but I didn't know it could blur my mind. Now every memory plays like a scene that never really belonged to me. And I keep replaying what I thought was real, while you were already learning to feel less. I loved you in slow motion, like a wave that never reaches the ocean, always breaking before I could hold on tight, always fading out of sight. And I gave you everything I had to devotion, while you were already closing. Now I'm stuck in a love that won't set me free. I loved you in slow motion. You left me. If I could speed up time, maybe I'd see the moment you stopped choosing me. But I was too busy holding your hand to understand. I loved you in slow motion, drowning inside unspoken emotions. Every goodbye I didn't understand, slipping like sand through my hands. And now I know what I refused to notice. You were gone before I noticed. Now I'm just a memory you don't replay. I loved you in slow motion, and you slipped away. Slow, 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 gone, and I'm still holding on. It wasn't a fight, it was quieter than that. Two hearts in the same room, not looking back. We spoke in short answers, careful and cold, like we already knew how the story would go. The TV was playing, but nobody cared. We were both in the room, but nobody was there. And I felt it in the air between your sides. This was the end without a goodbye. No broken glass, no slammed door, just the weight of we don't feel this anymore. It was the night we stopped trying, stopped lying, stopped crying, stopped pretending we could still make it right. We just let go in the middle of the night. No words, no warning, no final line, just two hearts losing track of time. And I still don't know where we stopped deciding, but it was the night we stopped trying. You folded your arms like you needed space. I memorized every line on your face. We didn't touch, we didn't even pretend, like we already knew how this would end. And I wanted to reach you, say something real, but silence said everything we couldn't feel. So we sat in the ruins of what used to burn, waiting for someone to not return. And I think we both knew what came next, but neither of us said it yet. It was the night we stopped trying, stopped fighting, stopped hiding, stopped holding on to a love gone thin, letting silence finally win. No, no, I love you, no, don't leave me behind. Just the sound of two hearts going blind, and I still replay it every time. The night we stopped trying. Maybe love doesn't always explode, maybe it just quietly unloads until there's nothing left to defend. Just the end without an end. It was the night we stopped trying, stopped reaching, stopped lying. Two shadows sharing the same goodbye, but neither of us said it outright. And now I live in that moment in time, where everything we were declined, and I still don't know who lost the sign. The night we stopped trying. No fight, no flame, just the end of us without a name. I saw those three dots turn into nothing again, like every message I send just fades in the end. Are you okay, sitting there on your screen, like I never meant a single thing? to reply in seconds, now silence is loud. I'm talking to a ghost in a digital crowd. And I hate how a phone can make it so clear that I'm still here and you're not here. And I keep checking like maybe you'll care, but you already left me hanging there. Left on red, left in tears, stuck replaying what we were for years. No goodbye, just a disappearing thread. Now I'm talking to what you never said, and I'm broken in ways I can't explain, watching your name turn into pain. You don't even know what you've done to me yet. Left on red, left in tears. I type I miss you then delete it fast, like I'm protecting myself from the past. But every silence feels like you chose to let me go without letting me know. And it's funny how love turns into this, a blue check mark and a feeling I miss. You were once good morning and don't go to sleep. Now you're just a message you refuse to keep. And I pretend I don't care anymore, but I'm still waiting by your silence door. Left on red, left in tears, drowning in unsent comeback years. No closure, no final goodbye, just me asking why after why. And I keep hoping you'll reappear, but hope just makes it worse when you're not near. Now I'm stuck in what we used to be. Left on red, left in me. If I meant anything you'd reply, but I'm learning love can just die in a quiet screen that never calls back, leaving hearts in unread black. Left on red, left in tears, still holding on to disappearing years. No answer where your silence led, just echoes of words we never said. And I'm breaking in ways I can't reset from a message you never met. Now I know what silence can do to a heart. Left on red, torn apart. Read no reply, just goodbye without goodbye. The room still spins like it did back then, when your hands were home and I believed in them. Now the music plays, but it's only me, moving through what used to be. I close my eyes and you come alive in the corners of a faded night drive. Your laugh still echoes in the air, like you never stopped being there. And I swear I feel you in every beat, even though you're gone from next to me. Now I'm dancing alone in your memory, holding on to what used to be. Every step takes me back to you, to a love I can't undo. And I'm spinning through what we used to know, in a room where your ghost won't let me go. I'm still holding your shadow close to me, dancing alone in your memory. go low, but I still see your face. In every empty, unreachable space, I reach for you, but the air is cold, like a story that's already told. And I hate how my heart won't learn the truth, that I'm still in love with the ghost of you. Every memory pulls me in deep, where I still pretend you're here with me. And I tell myself this is the last time, but I keep coming back to rewind. So I'm dancing alone in your memory, lost in a love that used to be. Every turn brings you closer still to a past I can't kill, and I keep falling where you used to be, in a dance that's breaking me silently. But I can't let go of what we used to be, dancing alone in your memory. If I stop the song, will you disappear? Or will I finally see you're not here? But I know when the silence falls, I'll still hear your voice in these empty walls. I'm dancing alone in your memory, still believing it's you and me. Even when the lights fade out, even when there's no more sound, I'm still lost in what we used to be, in a love that won't set me free. And I'll keep spinning endlessly, dancing alone in your memory. Still you, still me, still the memory. I saw your message sitting on my screen, like a door you close but still want to lean on the frame of what we used to be. But I don't know if it still includes me. You said I'm sorry, like it could erase every night I spent learning your space. But some words come after the damage is done, after the battle's already won. And I used to wait for you to come around, but I don't feel that way right now. It's too late to say sorry now, after the silence learned its sound, after the nights I cried alone while you were gone, but never home. You can't rewind what's falling apart, or stitch forgiveness say sorry now. I memorized your goodbye in my mind, every version, every changing line. How you left without saying goodbye, just a slow fade I can't deny. And I kept hoping time would heal the burn, but some things don't return, they just return as memories that cut like glass, reminding me it didn't last. And I don't hate you, I just can't go back to loving someone who left like that. It's too late to say sorry now. The pain already knows its route. It learned my name, it learned my face, it learned how you erased my place. You can't rebuild what truth disowned, or fix a heart you left alone. No matter what you try to allow, it's too late to say sorry now. If you meant it, you meant it too late. After I learned how to carry the weight of missing you without your hand, that's where I learned to finally stand. It's too late to say sorry now. I've learned to live without somehow, not because I stopped loving you, but because I had to see it through. And I won't reopen every vow just because you're sorry now. Some endings can't be turned around. It's too late to say sorry now. Sorry, but not anymore. I said I moved on, I said I'm okay, but your name still finds me at the end of the day. In quiet moments when nothing is loud, you come back like a ghost in a crowd. I change the sheets, I change the view, but nothing replaces the shape of you. Every corner of this heart you owned, and now I'm alone in a place called home. And I try to forget, I really do, but forgetting still sounds like you. 'Cause your name still feels like home, even when I'm better off alone. It's in the air, it's in my skin, it's where every memory lives within. I build new walls, but they all fall down when your name gets whispered around. No matter how far I try to roam, your name still feels like home. I pass up places and look away, like I don't remember every day. The way we laughed, the way we cried, the way we thought we'd never say goodbye. And I swear I hear you in every song, like you're still here where you belong. But I'm just talking to empty space, trying to forget your face. And I tell myself it's all in the past, but your memory never lets me pass. 'Cause your name still feels like home, even when I'm learning to be alone. It follows me through every street, every heartbeat I can't beat. I try to leave it all behind, but you still live inside my mind. No matter where I try to roam, your name still feels like home. If home is where the heart breaks slow, then I never really let you go. I just learned to live in pain, calling your absence by your name. 'Cause your name still feels like home, even when I'm fully on my own. And I smile, but it's not the same. There's still a fire inside your name. And I know I should let it go, but it's the only home I know. No matter how far I try to roam, your name still feels like home. Home, still you, still home. We were actors in a love that never learned the truth, smiling through the cracks like it was bulletproof. We said we're fine, like it meant something real, while hiding all the things we couldn't feel. We painted over broken with a fragile glow, made a perfect story nobody would know. But behind every laugh, every held back tear, was a quiet goodbye we didn't hear. And I don't miss the ending, I don't miss the pain. I miss the way we lied like it was safe to stay. I miss what we pretended, the love we never mended, the way we made it look like we could last. Even when we were already in the past, we were beautiful in our broken defense, a perfect lie that made perfect sense. And now I see what we defended, but I still miss what we pretended. We called it forever when it barely began, held on to someday with shaking hands. And I knew it was slipping, I knew it would fall, but I loved the illusion more than it all. Now silence is honest, and it cuts like truth. No more pretending, me and you, just the echo of what we tried to be, still haunting what's left of me. And I know we were lost from the start, but it felt like art in a broken heart. I miss what we pretended, the love we never tended, the way we turned pain into something sweet. Even when it knocked us off our feet, we were lying, but we pretended. Yeah. If truth is heavier than fantasy, then let me live in what used to be. Because real love didn't stay, but the illusion never went away. I miss what we pretended. And I know it's wrong to stay inside a love that only ever lied. Pretend, still you and me again. I see it clearer than I ever did before. Every moment we were breaking, I ignored. Now it plays in perfect detail in my mind. Every flaw I couldn't see at the time. Your eyes, they changed before you said goodbye. But I was watching love through a blurred disguise. Now the truth is sharp, it cuts right through. Like I'm watching us in high definition truth. And I can't look away, it's stuck on repeat. Every frame of you leaving me. It's heartbreak in HD. Every memory too clear to believe. I can see where we started to fall. Every crack in the walls, no filter can save. It's heartbreak in HD, and it's killing what's left of me. I rewind the night you let me go, like I'm searching for what I didn't know. But every angle shows the same result, a love collapsing without a fault. And I hate how the clarity hurts so much. Like I finally see what I used to trust. You were fading long before you left, and I was blind to every step. Now every detail won't let me sleep. It's like the past is watching me. It's heartbreak in HD. No more hiding what used to be. Every smile now feels like a lie. Frozen frames I can't deny. I see the end before it hits me. It's clear, too clear. You're still here in HD. You never gave me always, just we'll see how it goes. Like love was something temporary, no one really knows. You held me in your silence, more than in your arms. Like I was safe, but never fully ours. And I learned to live inside your in-between, where nothing ever meant exactly what it seemed. 1 foot in, 1 foot already gone. Like I was right where I don't belong. And I kept turning your not yet into stay, while you were slowly fading away. You loved me like a maybe, never sure enough to save me. Half a promise, half goodbye, a question you never clarified. And I was holding on so tightly to something never truly mine. See, now I finally understand lately. You love me like a maybe. You pull me close when the night got cold, and disappear when the morning showed. Like love was only part-time in your hands, and I was never part of your final plans. I memorized the way you drift apart, right after saying I had your heart. But a heart that hesitates to stay was already halfway away. And I mistook your almost care for something real that wasn't there. You love me like a maybe, like a story never made me, always close but never mine. A love that ran out of time, and I kept hoping you would change it, but your silence rearranged it. Now I see it clearly, baby. You love me like a maybe. Maybe was your safest way to love without the words I stay. But I deserve more than in between, more than something you only almost to me. You love me like a maybe, and I loved you like forever crazy. Now I'm learning how to leave what never truly belonged to me. And though it hurts, I'm finally saving what's left of me from all your wavering. And I won't wait for someday, maybe. You love me like a maybe, maybe, never me. There's a ring on the table where your cup used to be, a faded little circle that still looks like we. The kitchen feels louder since you stopped saying my name. Even silence has a way of sounding the same. I found your note folded under the salt. One last apology that couldn't fix it all. And I read it like it might change my mind, but some endings don't leave much behind. Just a half-finished morning, a colder light, and a love that didn't survive the night. Coffee stains and goodbye lines, still haunting all these quiet times. You left your words but took your touch. Now everything here means too much, and I keep tracing where we went wrong. Like a song that won't move on, just bitter truth in faded signs. Coffee stains and goodbye lines. Your hoodie still hanging on the back of the chair, like you forgot you're no longer there. I almost call out just to feel less alone, but I only hear a dial tone. And the fridge still hums like nothing changed, while my whole world quietly rearranged. You packed your love in a single night and left me with this afterlife. Now every corner knows your name, even though nothing feels the same. Coffee stains and goodbye lines, two hearts breaking in, underlined. You wrote I'm sorry like it could stay, but some things don't wash away. And I'm still sitting where you left your side, reading memories I can't rewrite. Just bitter truth in fading signs. Coffee stains and goodbye lines. If I scrub it all, will it disappear? Or will I still feel you here? Some stains don't leave the floor, they just become what it's for. Coffee stains and goodbye lines. A love that ended between the lines. No more us, no more stay, just echoes of yesterday. And I sip the silence left behind, in the space where your hand once lined. Now I'm learning to redefine coffee stains and goodbye lines. Cold cup, cold love, still enough, still enough. door open, you just let it fade. No final goodbye, no words were ever made. Just a slower kind of leaving I couldn't detect, till your good mornings turned into nothing left. I still check my phone like it owes me the truth, like maybe you'll text like you used to do. But the screen stays dark and I stay here, talking to a silence that isn't clear. And I didn't hear you leave, but you're already gone. Now I'm talking to a ghost that won't move on. I'm ghosted by your silence. No fight, no final violence, just to disappear and act I can't explain. A love that vanished without a name. And I'm screaming in a quiet that you made, while your absence slowly starts to stay. You don't even know what you've done to me, yeah. I'm ghosted by your silence. I replay every message, every word we said, looking for the moment it went dead. But there's no clear ending I can find, just you slipping out of my mind. And I hate that nothing hurts and everything does, because I still don't know what we became of us. No closure, no reason, just space where your voice used to stay. And the hardest part is I can't defend a goodbye that never had an end. I'm ghosted by your silence, no warning, no defiance, just a love that dissolved in the air, like you were never really there. And I keep reaching for what's not there, talking to a presence that isn't there. Now I'm lost in what we left unsaid. I'm ghosted by your silence. If you meant to leave, why stay this way? Like a memory that won't decay. You didn't break me with a sound, you just slowly went around. I'm ghosted by your silence, still trapped in this compliance of pretending I'm okay alone, while I wait for a tone on my phone. But it never comes and I pretend this isn't how our story ends, just me and the words you never said. I'm ghosted by your silence. Silent, gone, still holding on. We didn't shatter all at once, we softened and slipped, like fingerprints fading from a perfect grip. We called it love, even when it bent, like something borrowed that never meant to last till the end. You learned my silence, I learned your distance too. Two hearts translating what we couldn't undo. And even in the breaking, we tried to stay kind, like letting go was something we designed. And maybe we saw it coming, too scared to admit it was there. We broke in beautiful ways, like sunsets falling into rain, like something precious losing its shine, but still glowing one last time. No screams, no burning blaze, just a slow, quiet change. And even though we couldn't stay, we broke in beautiful ways. I still remember how your laugh used to land, like it knew exactly where I stand. But even laughter starts to fade when love forgets the words it made. We didn't hate each other when we fell apart, we just ran out of light in the same old heart. And I think that's what hurts the most somehow. We loved each other better as the almost now. And I keep the pieces that we left behind, like proof that we were once alive. We broke in beautiful ways, no villains, no easy escapes, just two souls learning to leave while still not wanting to believe. It could end without a trace, but it did at a gentle pace. And I still see your face that day when we broke in beautiful ways. If love is art, then maybe we were never meant for symmetry. Just brush strokes fading into gray, still beautiful as they decay. We broke in beautiful ways in the quiet of our final days. No hate, no dramatic goodbye, just a soft, surrendered sky. And I'll always hold the phrase of how we learned to disengage, still loving in a broken phase. We broke in beautiful ways, beautiful, broken, still unspoken. It started as a whisper in the middle of a room, two hearts speaking softly, pretending it was soon. Now the same four walls don't echo like before, they just hold what we can't ignore. Your jacket's still hanging where you left it that night, like a paused conversation that lost its fight. And I can almost hear us in the air, but it's fading into used to be there. And I didn't hear it all at once, just little pieces coming undone. It's the sound of us ending, no breaking, just bending, like a song that slowly runs out of line, one note at a time. No final goodbye, no defending, just silence, pretending that it never meant anything much. But I still feel the sound of us ending. We stopped saying I love you like it meant the same, started using our silence to say it in pain. Even laughter felt farther away, like it didn't know how to stay. And I replay every moment we missed, the way we drifted without noticing this. No crash, no fire, no sudden fall, just a quiet losing of it all. And I swear I was listening close, but the ending came in undertones. It's the sound of us ending. No shouting, no breaking, no mending, just a slow unraveling thread of everything we never said. And I'm lost in what we're pretending, that nothing is bending, but I can still hear what we became in the sound of us ending. If love dies loud, we'd know it's gone, but ours just carried on and on, until I couldn't tell where we began, where you slipped from my hand. It's the sound of us ending, in the quiet, in the thinning of a love that forgot how to stay and slowly drifted away. No ending scene worth remembering, just a feeling dismembering, and I'll carry it long after we're done. The sound of us ending, soft, gone, still holding on. It's 3 a.m. and the world is asleep, but your memory's the only thing keeping me upbeat. I turn on the light just to feel less alone, but it only reminds me you're not coming home. The ceiling knows more than I ever say. It's seen me break in the quietest way, and I whisper your name like it might still reach a version of you that still believes in me. But the night doesn't lie like the day. Pretend it just brings you back again and again. These 3 a.m. thoughts about you again, like a movie that won't reach its end. Every scene is a cut that I can't escape. Every memory rewrites my pain, and I swear I'm trying to move on, but then it all comes crashing in again. Yeah, I'm not okay when the silence begins with these 3 a.m. thoughts about you again. I check my phone like you might appear, like love still has a reason to hear, but the screen stays cold, no light, no sign, just the echo of a once was mine. And I hate how the dark makes it all feel real. Every wound I thought time would heal comes back alive in the still of the night, where wrong starts feeling almost right. And I tell myself, don't fall for the past, but midnight always pulls me back to about you again. If sleep is peace, I can't reach it tonight, 'cause you're louder than the city lights. And I don't know when it got this way, but I miss you more every day. These 3 a.m. thoughts about you again, still pretending I don't give in, but the truth is written under my skin. You're where my ending begins, and I'll probably break before I can mend. If these thoughts don't ever end, still I lie awake, stuck in between these 3 a.m. thoughts about you again, again. Still you in my head at 3 a.m.